No, it hasn't changed at all. He's feels a little better today than he did last night, but still sore.
Did you keep him out of everything?
Yes.
Today? I know you had been resting him a lot in practice. Is it any sense that the injury is just sort of a freak accident or sort of thing that could happen in games more so than any like wear or tear on his legs at all?
Oh yeah, no, he got hit on it. It's no different than getting kneed in the thigh or something like that. Contact injury.
Right. But it being the surgically repaired leg is just kind of like a shock to the system in that sense.
A little scary, for me. I don't know. You have to ask him how it was for him, but it seems to be okay.
Do you plan on having him travel with you guys to Brooklyn?
Of course.
Is it like a game time decision, or?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you will hold him out of shoot around tomorrow as well.
We're not having shoot around tomorrow. It takes an hour to get over from the hotel to Brooklyn, so. And it's a 6:00 game.
Is there a sense that you get from talking with Paul today and the way things are going that have you thought about resting him because of the injury now more so than?
We'll see. We'll see how it feels, but we've thought about rest all year with him. We haven't reached a point where we feel like it's needed, and we'll see how his leg feels.
I know he's been vocal about wanting to play 82 games this year to sort of signify how fully healed he was. Is it time to just negate that sort of desire to say, hey, if it's more necessary to rest you tomorrow night and maybe even Sunday to better ensure that he will be available for the remainder of the games? Is it time to consider that?
Absolutely. If it makes sense not to play him to heal up his leg, then that's what we'll do.
If he can't go, do you start C.J. Myles? Or?
We'll see.
I wanted to ask you about C.J. He's had an interesting season in that, he had this great offseason that people talked about, and then he was, in the spread lineup, which seemed to be great for him, but then he kind of made the sacrifice to try the so-called 4 position and all that. Then he got hurt and all that. It seems like he really, so far, hasn't been rewarded for all the work he put in the offseason just because of circumstances.
Well, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster because of the injuries, that he had, but certainly came out guns blazing. Was a big part of our early success this season. So I do think he reaps some of the benefits of all his hard work in the summertime, and he finished last season on a real high note. And we have the anticipation that could happen again.
Looks like you've been trying to get him minutes, to get him back in shape and that type of thing.
Well, I haven't taken Solomon Hill's minutes away because of Solomon Hill. That's for sure. He's played exceptional. But we definitely want to get CJ in there and help him get a rhythm. We're going to need him, So he's certainly a big part of what we're hoping to do down the stretch here. And it's good to see him get going a little bit last night.
Yeah. Frank, what impressed you about Myles last night? His 3rd career double-double on his birthday with his dad there.
He's got that ability to catch fire offensively. We know he works hard on defensive end, protects the basket, and. He's the kind of guy, I forget who I was talking to, Larry or somebody, where, you play a weakened opponent who's down with injuries or someone like Philadelphia, you can see guys are kind of playing to the level of competition a little bit, and it's frustrating, but it's human nature, I guess. But that was not the case with Myles Turner. Maybe because he's young, maybe it's because he's a rookie, but he's playing as hard as he can on every possession, and that's why he had a great night last night.
You guys know where you are in the East right now. You know the standings. I guess how much do you guys talk about, and kind of what's the push right now for you guys?
Yeah, we talked about it a couple days ago, but it's not something you need to mention every day. We know that every game matters. We know that we missed the playoffs by 1 game last year, and any one of these nights could be that game that is a difference maker. So we're playing with great urgency.
You talked about increasing the pace of the offense. Were you happy with some of the transition plays you guys got last night?
A handful of them. There wasn't enough of them in my mind. But we're a patient team. It's not always about the fast break. We run our normal sets, and we're not a one-pass shot team or a no-pass shot team. That's where a lot of these other teams get up scoring 115, 120 points. I don't mind some of those quick shots. I think we got to be more aggressive at times, but we definitely need to push the pace more than we're doing.